What is going on, my beautiful Jump Kings and Queens? My name is Spin Jump King, and welcome to a comparison video comparing the PS1 original Trilogy to the PS4 Nsane Trilogy. Since the level design is exactly the same as the Naughty Dog classics, it all comes down to how the game controls and the fucking hitboxes. You know what? I'll get to that later on. I don't want to be talking about that. I don't. Please, just no. I don't want to be talking about them. Okay, moving on. Gameplay. The game controls in the original Crash Bandicoot in 1996 felt a bit delayed when trying to land a jump. For example, you know when Crash wouldn't move instantly when changing direction when you're jumping? I found that really annoying. Like, that was one of the most annoying things in the PS1 edition of Crash Bandicoot. His run animation in that game didn't look right either because it was more of a casual stroll than a run, which was improved in Crash 2 and 3 later on. The Nsane Trilogy made the animation of Crash running the same throughout all three games, which was really good. Really good idea of them, and they were smart to do it, because why wouldn't it be the same? The controls were really improved from the original game. Like, in Crash 1 it was so bad, like I couldn't hardly control Crash. Sometimes I didn't have full control over him, and it was really annoying. It's weird when I say it like that, but it's weird because it was so good. Like, in the original they weren't as good as today's standards, you know, obviously. The only times when I thought the controls were bad in the trilogy were when you were in the jetpack levels, which were the same control scheme as Crash 2, the original, and I didn't like that, in my opinion. Like, I think it could have been changed around a little bit to make it a bit smoother. And the jet ski levels of Crash Warped didn't feel the same as they did in the PS1 version, and it didn't. The controls weren't very good in that level, in my opinion. Other people have their own opinions, obviously. So yeah, the bear levels also were a little hard to control while boosting. I mean, that's to be expected since it's in the loading screen of the bear levels. Also, fuck this level right here. Fuck it. Just fuck it. I don't care what you say. This level pissed me right off for the relic. I swear to God, it took me absolutely ages to get it. Not as much as pissing it away, but fuck this level, seriously.
Totally Bear is totally fucked.
Hey, yo, what you saying about Totally Bear? That's a cool level. Did you say in the previous video on top 20 Crash levels, did you say that Totally Bear was a good level? Huh? I thought you did.
Overall, the game controls are fine. In most cases. Trust me, people were not lying when they said the jet ski controls differently to the PS1. Oh my god, seriously, the controls are horrendous on that level. Oh, by the way, the hitboxes. The fucking hitboxes suck ass. I'm sorry, but they fucking do. The amount of times I died by bullshit hitboxes in that pissing away level fucked me right off. I'm sorry. I just hate that level so much. So, let's move on and let's stop talking about the fucking hitboxes. Fuck the fucking hitboxes. I fucking hate this game. Sorry. Also, the fact that you can play as Coco in this game is really cool. Like, it doesn't make much sense in Crash 2, but I think it was a really great feature they added into the game. And apparently, the story of it is that Coco goes back in time from the time twister in Crash Warped to help Crash on his adventures in the past. Now, that is such a cool idea in my opinion. And also, relic challenges. Yeah, those have been added into Crash 1 and 2. Now, I find that a really cool feature, but it'd be much better if the fucking hitboxes weren't as bad as they are, so that you don't die by bullshit things in that fucking level. Okay, I'm sorry for raging so much in this video, but I just cannot explain how much these fucking hitboxes are fucked in this game. So yeah, relics have been added into Crash 2 and 3, and it's a really cool feature in my opinion. It's really cool. If the hitboxes didn't suck, I'm sorry guys. It's just, I hate hitboxes so much right now. And we're going to move on to sliding and abilities, which made an appearance in Crash 3 and 2 with a sliding on Crash 2. Crash 2, the speed shoes have been added in so you can easily do the relic challenges now that have been added into the game. I found that a really cool idea.
Your copy of Crash Bandicoot Nsane Trilogy.
Is my copy back of Nsane Trilogy, you bastard! This game is mine, and only mine, minion, not yours. You can't do anything about it. So don't you dare.
I'm not done yet.
Music! Most of the music in this game has been remade spot on. Like, Bike Carrier's visions know what they're doing when it comes to music, seriously. Of course there are a few exceptions like Slippery Climb and Pissing It Away. Slippery Climb, the fact being the creepy atmosphere music was kind of ruined, and the Pissing It Away instruments weren't as good as they were in the original PS1 version. So, but the music I liked the most in this game was definitely Toxic Waste. Like, the music in that level was so badass in my opinion, and it was really cool. But the question is it better than Josh Mansell's masterpieces? There is one simple answer to that. Fucking no, it's not better. Fuck no. The only reason for this is that most of the game's creepy atmosphere in the first game was taken away by the music. I overall like the sounds and instruments used in the PS1 version better.
Graphics.
Now, obviously, the PS4 graphics are much better than the PS1 games, but that's only because the original games are over 20 years old now, and the PS4 graphics are obviously a lot better than PS1 graphics, and the graphics have come a long way since 20 years, basically. The model of Crash is amazing, though people say they don't like the way that Crash has the fur now. But come on guys, it's a fucking Bandicoot. Bandicoots have fur. Every other character looks good as well, and the models are obviously much better than the low polygon PS1 models. But some people might disagree on that, saying that the PS1 models they prefer. The environments look much more better now with instead of low textured grass material, or it's not even grass in the PS1 version, it's more like a green kind of texture. But in the PS4 version, there's actual blades of grass, which actually looks really cool in my opinion. So the dark levels don't look as good as they did in the PS1 version, but that's only because the PS1 graphics were limited and the PS4 graphics have no limits, so they're going to go all out with it. That's basically why I don't like the dark levels I do like the dark levels, but just not as much as the PS1 version.
So, is the game better than Naughty Dog Classics? Now, Crash 1 is definitely improved, definitely. But the same cannot be said for Crash 2 and 3. I mean, Crash 2, I feel like they could have done it better with the voice acting, especially for Cortex. And, it's just some of the things in that game didn't seem right, if you know what I mean. And also the hitboxes need to be improved, so yeah, that's another thing. Crash 1 was definitely improved from Naughty Dog's Classics, definitely. But Crash 2, no. Crash 2 I feel like they could have done better. And Crash 3, well, Crash 3 was kind of like the same kind of thing. Vicarious Visions did a really good job. I can't complain about that game, seriously. This Nsane Trilogy is really good. People, if you've played the originals and you liked them, get the Nsane Trilogy right now. You need it, because it is a really cool game. It's really cool. The graphics are cool. The gameplay is cool. Everything's cool. Buy it. So this is where we're going to end off the video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Be sure to check out my top 20 Crash levels in the description below if you're interested in that. And I'll see you guys next time. Spin Jump King out.